I tried so hard to keep all that mess from that transmission out of here, but somewhere I stuck my hand in grease. I think it's on my chair. Hello there, Crafty VR. If you're having a good day, I'm just trying to get started here. Dingus, how's it going? Vincent, hope y'all are having a good day. I'm doing good. I just finished the sheath yesterday for this knife. I'm gonna finish polishing it and call it done, and then I'm probably gonna start on a new one. Thank you. I guess the place filled up while I wasn't looking. I was clicking through music. I'm totally gonna get copyrights probably, but I got a lawnmower update. I took that thing all apart and cleaned it all up, and I didn't find any more broken anything. And I'm trying to track down parts. There's one gear I can't find. It's yeah, I did make a short video showing. the progress. There's one gear that seems to be discontinued, and I gotta track one down. I probably have to buy a used one. I'm thinking. I don't know. But like this is like a whole nother rant. I ordered parts from a place online that said they had the parts, and then they said my order was potential fraud and canceled it. And so now I'm waiting. Of course, they took the money, right? And then canceled the order. So now I'm waiting 24 to 72 hours for the money to come back. And then I'm going to go track down the parts somewhere else. So that's the update. I'm waiting on parts. Anyway, if you need mower parts, there is a place called Power Mower Sales in Miami, Florida. Do not order from them. Find somewhere else. I talked to the absolute rudest customer service lady ever when I called them to find out why my order was canceled. But yeah, that's my mower thing. And it's been raining for 2 days, so the grass is just growing and growing and growing. What's up, Thomas? Thanks for coming in. It's gonna be a jungle out there by the time I get it fixed. Yeah, if you watch my most recent short video, it is there is a slight bit of profanity. That rooster, man, I was trying to film this video over and over and over, and every time, usually it was right when I started, but this time I'd almost made it through the whole video, and that dude had to cock-a-doodle-doo, and I lost my temper. I did bring a little bit of Fireball. I learned not to bring the whole bottle, or people come in talking about chug the bottle, dude. I gotta be careful. This thing is crazy sharp. So you can see on this side. Mostly what I'm trying to get is, you can see that little residue right there. Like, this is just dust. That right there is some glue from when I glued it together, and I kind of polish it off of there. That's mostly what I'm trying to get, and get it to look like that. So, and it'll be done. Can y'all hear 50 Cent in the background? Oh man, I see a spot right there. Y'all see it? Yeah, you can kind of see it right there. What's going on there? Totally saw it in the camera. Alright, that came right off, it looks like. Burlap micarta. It's got the brass lanyard tube, 2 brass pins. 1084. Got my little logo. And then here's the sheath for it all done. I did most of this on the stream. I did the basket weave and all that. All the sewing I did not on the stream, but it's the same as other ones I've sewed together before. Came out pretty nice. This is this one if y'all was watching. I slightly overstamped on my basket weave. But you can see you gotta really look to tell it's there. So Came out pretty nice. I know. See, if I use the camera and I zoom it all the way in, you can tell. I know it's there. Just another 1/16 of an inch more over, I'd have been redoing it. But anyway, it's pretty sweet. I like it. This one came out nice. I think I'm gonna make another one of these. This pattern here. Here. Got a little. Let's see, I was sitting here cutting paracord with that thing. Whole pile of it. It's like, I mean, paracord's not exactly hard to cut, but it's not easy. But this thing just goes right through it. And even just push. It needs a safe place. Safe place to put this where it's not going to get all dirty and messed up. Man, I can't read that name, but hello there. Matt, how much? This one will probably be 140. I'll probably put this one on my Etsy. It's not on there yet. It will be tonight. Yeah, that's probably what I'll do. To get to my Etsy, if you click my little picture there on the top left, it'll take you to my YouTube page, and then right on my YouTube page is my Etsy link. So I think it's TheBeStLife Creations is what my Etsy. That's what my Etsy is called. But the link's right there on my YouTube page. And there's other stuff on there that's everything that's on there is like done and ready to go. That one just got finished. So this is what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna do another one like that. I'm gonna do one of these. This is my favorite style right here. More of this 1084. 2 of these. I guess I'm missing one. These magnets here. What's up, Craig? Good to see you. Hope you're doing well. What's up, Prepper 101? Good to see you. Hope you're doing good too. Need a shower, but yeah, me too. I keep waiting for someone to say something about my fingernails because I'm always close up in my hands on the camera to show stuff. Yes, you know, I know you're making a joke, but it really is impressive. You go in there, she have like 3 devices running. She's got someone's on the TV. And the impressive part is that she can actually kind of pay attention to all of it. Because we get 2 things playing at the same time, and I don't hear anything. All I hear is just noise going on. Yeah, not a robot, but you know. All right, let's start cutting these out. I should probably turn my oven on if I want to heat treat these. Well, I'm going to do this first and then I'll turn the oven on. I need to get it warming up. Yeah, he did. I need more room around this machine here. cracked. Warm. Where's this other one at? I had two of them. Did I drop it on the floor? Oh, here it is. It's under the... That's a good question. Prepper 101 might be the robot. It's hot. It's hot. There's one of these little tiny pieces stuck in the blade, so I made it shoot sparks that one time. this one piece. I think I might be able to make something out of that. Over in the keep pile. All right. So there's a start. We got like rough shapes. Find my, so many freaking flies out here right now. What's up, Rural Prepper? Good to see you. Hope you're doing good. I'm just starting on these. So I just finished, here, I'll pull it out. I just finished this one. Just finished cleaning it up at the start of the stream. I gotta cover it up. I don't want it getting all dusty and dirty. I'm gonna take it in the house when I'm done. Just, this the sheath. Last time I was live, I think I stamped this basket weave. I got this all finished. Shined it up today. Burlap micarta. Anyway, I just finished this one. And so I got this. I'm making one of these. This is kind of my favorite one I make lately. And then this is just the exact same one of that one I just finished earlier. I don't know what I'm using for handles on either of these yet. You can probably bet on it being micarta. Oh, I can't listen to this. Thank you. I was thinking of trying to heat treat these, but I ain't turned the oven on, so I guess I'm not gonna. Not tonight. Maybe I'll get them ready. I'll probably just profile them. I'm already 40 minutes doing this. Yeah, I need to be busy at work in the garden, but I haven't been. I actually got a lot of stuff doing kind of good in there, but it's getting taken over by weeds. Alright, so there's the profile on the grinder. Still need to file a little notch in right there. And then I'll drill some holes. We'll get this one profiled out next. Shouldn't take too long. And it'll get a little sharpening notch filed in it too. Yeah, we're gonna get it back under control. We got part of it done. Our carrots are growing so good, but all the weeds around them are growing so good too. So it's gonna be a process to weed that without killing all the carrots or whatnot, but they are doing great. Yeah, it's been raining a lot. All day today's been rainy. Man, they keep trying to get me to listen to this. But yeah, it's been raining and raining and raining and raining. You can pretty much sit there and watch the grass grow. Yeah, I know. That's an interesting thing. When I was in eastern Montana, man, it never rained. Well, this time of year it rains. Actually, we're in June now. It's probably done. But in mid to late May, it would rain, and then it would not rain ever. And everything would be on fire, and you'd be worried about. Like, I'd wake up smelling smoke. I didn't know if it was in Canada or 100 feet away sometimes. So, yeah, I get it. I'm not worried about the place catching on fire. What's up, Kaiser? Bay. All right, back to it.
Papa!
Alright. Fucking flies, man, everywhere. A lot of times I'll cheat just a little bit on this knob right here, and I'll just nibble it out a little bit with the grinder, or the whatever this thing is, bandsaw. Get it started, you can kind of That one's actually pretty good. Almost got some roundness in it. That one needs some work, but it's just to get it started. I see some comments I need to read. Yeah, email me would probably be best. The best life, the the best life homestead at gmail.com. All one word. Depends what you want made. It should be there. It should be in the description. Let me grab my other phone and make sure. I think you have to click more. Yes, and then at the bottom of the description is my email. It used to let you put your email in there, but I don't know that it does anymore. It used to have like a spot for your email, but there is no link. It's just typed out into the description. You can put it here if you want. It is pretty easy. The best life homestead at gmail.com. Thank you, Loki. I should bolt my vise down. I want to say that should be enough, but I should probably do a little more. Noodles and broccoli, huh? I'll have some of that when it's ready or when I get in. Sorry, y'all. I'm trying to keep it in the camera, but sometimes it's hard to be paying attention. Yeah, I ain't got no 2 screws for the visor enough. You ain't wrong, Thomas. You know what the worst part is? I've got them sitting on this bench somewhere. I've got screws for this vise. And there's another vise right here somewhere. A bigger one. It's got bolts in it from the table I took it off of when I moved. And there's a third vise somewhere too. I usually cheat. I just haven't quite figured out where exactly I want it. I'm leaning towards here, so I can kind of just roll my chair over and use it. I know I don't want it right here where I'm using it now. But yeah, you ain't wrong. A lot of times this is what I do when I want it to stay, at least for now, until I get it mounted somewhere. And it don't hold it that great. Like I said, it fell off right there. Set it up right, it'll work. But, yeah, I haven't quite figured it out. I gotta drill. I mean, it's, I gotta drill holes in my table. And it could be working. A lot of times it is nice to be able to take this and put it where I want, and depending on what I'm doing too. Like a lot of times when I'm holding knives in it to buff with my little Dremel, I like being able to do all this. So this one probably won't never be bolted down, this small vise. The next size up is the one I want to bolt down. Alright, so this one, next thing I'll be mark the holes and drill the holes for the handle scales and to hold it to my jig. Right on, Loki. Good luck with that. What up, Cat? Good to see you. The worst, these ones aren't very bad because it's not real sharp on the end. But the worst is when it catches and you stab your hand into it. Right on. Yeah, I've been working on it. I'll show this. Oh my god, I'm about to. Thankfully, my Coke was empty. This is the one I just finished today. This one I'm working on right here is actually this same pattern here. So I just finished polishing this up at the beginning of the stream and did the sheath the other day. Trying to keep it wrapped up so I don't get it all dirty. I'm gonna take it in the house when I get done. But thank you, I appreciate it. Yeah, I like the leather sheaths too. They're my favorite. Chances are one of these two I'm working on here is gonna get Kydex. Just because I think I'd only have enough leather for one more sheath, I'm gonna have to order some. So one of these, I'll probably do this one in Kydex. I don't know. Both of these style right here, when I do them, normally get leather. I'm pretty much trying to do everything with leather lately. But I do have a lot of Kydex kicking around. Okay, so I don't know if you can tell, but this is I got my little notch in there, but there's like, instead of this thing being nice and round here, there's a little flat spot right there where my file fits in. I'm gonna take a flat file and try to knock that little bump off of there. Yeah, I mean, this stuff I got's not, I don't even know where a Hobby Lobby is for me. And this is Tandy stuff. It's not like crazy quality, but I could probably buy some online. There is a Tandy about an hour and a half away. I could probably do this on my belt sander, but it would be real easy to screw it up. Dang, I almost grabbed that rag though. I got that knife wrapped up in and whipped it around and sent everything flying. That would have sucked. Yeah, I'm working on 2 new ones here, Brian. I want to mark it this way, but I'm not gonna. I'm just gonna. The patterns aren't always the same sometimes. I want to make sure I get it in the center. So I'm just gonna use this. Like that one right there. I can already tell. It looks like that one needs to move up. But let's see. YT Mall. Good to see you. This middle one was actually good. This one's just a little bit high. And this one was a little bit low. I do need to mark it. I need to add my pattern. I need to add the 2 holes for my jig. So I have to mark them every time, and it's getting pretty annoying. Sorry, y'all. I'm not even showing what I'm doing here. All right. So there's my, these will be 1/8 inch, 1/8 inch, 1/8 inch, and then I don't know what size the drill is. Big enough for this fastener to go through. And then this one, you do the same thing. This one's a little more difficult. I don't really have it laid out the same. I guess I kind of do. And we want to hold back here. We'll run right there for the lanyard tube. One right about here. Sharpie's going out already. And then we're going to want one in here somewhere. And one in there somewhere. I think we'll go right here. This freaking marker is going out already. I just got this one. All right. Yeah, I'll eat. Is it ready? Right on, Cat. That's good to know. Yeah, they are carbon steel, so they will rust and they will, like you said, patina. They'll get kind of a grayish color depending on what you cut with them and stuff. I actually think that's part of the. I think that's a positive. No, I'll probably come in, but yeah, I think that's a pro. She's making broccoli and noodles right now. I think Leonardo. I don't know what you're trying to say to me, but I'm gonna imagine that it's nice. Yeah, broccoli noodles and cheese. And then we got leftovers from last night that I'll probably eat also. That I've already eaten once, but I'll probably eat again. Kind of like my favorite meal. Yeah, it's pretty good. Yeah. Yeah, I knew that was the plan. She's trying. I think what's going on here is she don't want the broccoli to go bad. So even though she knew I was going to be eating sweet and sour meatballs anyways, she's making this broccoli to try to get me to eat that before it goes bad with the leftovers. And it's going to work. So anyway, I think this is actually where I'm going to stop for today. I don't know if I'll work on these again or not before I stream, but I'm ready to drill some holes. And then I'll grind some bevels. And then they'll be ready to heat treat. And then temper. And then I'll do more bevel work and put some handles on them. And then I'll make some sheaths. Eburn. Eburn Wiley. Thank you for coming in, man. I appreciate it. Thanks for the kind words. I hope you hit the subscribe. I do this not every night, but pretty often. Probably 4 or 5 nights a week lately. So, but yeah, I'm gonna get out of here. I'll be back on these tomorrow. They'll probably be in the same spot. I might drill the holes and stuff. I don't know. Sometimes I get bored at night and I come out here and do a couple things for 10 minutes or whatever. Hit that subscribe if you haven't. I do appreciate that. I see I got a couple this stream. And do you do a lot of knives smithing? I don't forge. I do stock removal. So these knives right here started. I did these all this stream. They started out as this, a piece of. It's basically 2 inch. Well, there you go. It's in metric. It's 1084. It's 3 millimeters thick by 50 millimeters by 1,000. It's 2 inch, a little under an eighth inch thick, and it was 4-ish feet long. So, but yeah, I don't do the heat and beat stuff. I don't do the blacksmithing. I do stock removal, and this is the bar I cut these out of when I started this stream. Yeah, heck, while we're at it, he might have just got here. I don't know if he's still here. They click through fast. Why? Why what? This is the one I finished at the beginning of the stream right here. So I did the sheath. The other day I did the basket weave on the sheath on the stream, and that's the knife. It's got burlap micarta, 1084, brass pins, and a brass lanyard too. Yeah, I've done some canning. I had a bunch of cans filled up, stuff I had grown in Montana, but I kept the cans, but I dumped everything out of them because it's just too much weight to move. All right, y'all. I'll catch you tomorrow. Have a good night. We'll be back.